Hey everyone, me here. Finally got around to doing a blowgun video. Yeah, I know, everyone's gonna be excited. I'm gonna do how to make a video. How to make a blowgun video. So I really like store-bought blowguns, Cold Steel, and then what was it? This other place I used to order blowgun parts from, blowgun material and the pipe and the darts and all that. But this is just gonna be on how to build a blowgun. So you have a couple different options of material. These are the cheapest options. There are more options like aluminum, steel, flex pipe, whatever. But these are, I think everyone will be able to find these at their local hardware store. And the tools, you might need to borrow the tools from your neighbor or your dad's shop or whatever, uncle, whoever. But these tools are easy to find. They're very generic, standard tools that every garage probably has. So this is some Schedule 40 PVC pipe, a 1/2 inch inner diameter. This is, I forget which thickness of copper. It's pretty thick, but this is what's it called? 1/2 inch inner diameter as well. This is 5/8 inch conduit, and when you buy it, it's gonna be this silver color. This one was painted. 5/8 is 0.625, and these others are 50 cal. So what you want to do is you want to get your pipe before you do anything. You want to roll it on a flat surface. If you can hear the rattling, it's not straight. See that obviously the metal pipes are a little bit stiffer. You can make a slightly longer blowgun with the stiffer metal you use. PVC pipe tops out at about 3.5 feet before it starts noticeably flexing. Past 5 feet, you won't be able to get it straight. It'll just bend. If it does bend, you put an arrow on the side where it bends up, where it bows upward. That way when you shoot your dart, it flies consistently upward. So these cutters are for the PVC pipe. You pull them open and you put your pipe in there. You can hear it ratcheting. And it takes a little bit of work, but you can cut through it pretty easy. Okay, and that's how you'll cut it to the length you want. Notice it didn't come out perfectly straight. You can sand it with a file or sandpaper if you really want to. This is relatively not a problem. With the metal, what you do is we'll go to the other side, and you get this pipe cutter. You open the pipe cutter until it'll barely fit the metal in it, and then you tighten it down very carefully. You want to make sure it's barely tight, and then you cut a ring around it. And you tighten it just a little bit again, and then you very carefully. You can see the ring right there. You cut it again. And this will work for everything but steel pipe. Steel pipe, you probably want to get a grinder or a bandsaw, which that's why I don't recommend working with steel, as grinders and bandsaws are a little bit harder to get a hold of and do take some practice to use. Plus, stainless steel is kind of expensive per foot. So there you have it. You can cut any non-ferrous metal that I'm aware of. Non-ferrous means not that doesn't contain iron. Not so much with the PVC pipe, but the next thing you have to do is remove your burr, because this little burr here will ruin your accuracy, because the dart has to push through that little burr. So you get your deburrer, you go on the inside, and you twist. And you just work it down. I'm going to do this off camera real quick just because it's hard to do it around the stand. This takes a while, especially if you use a thicker gauge of metal that has a thicker wall. Okay, well that's smooth enough. You can also go on this side and you can round off this so it's not such a sharp corner. That's just more for aesthetics though. The next thing you want to do is find a PVC fitting about this size, either of these sizes. Preferably the closer you can get it to fit the outer diameter of your pipe, the better. Otherwise you're going to end up having to wrap it in tape or something. This one's not quite big enough for the 1/2 inch Schedule 40 pipe, but you get the idea. It would fit on over this just like that. This is actually sized for the conduit and it'd fit right over. For this one, it's slightly too big. You can hear the rattling, so what you'll do is you'll get electrical tape and you'll wrap it around the end until it kind of twists on really snug. You can use duct tape too. I know a lot of you guys will probably have duct tape instead of electrical tape, but the smaller that this piece is on this side, the better, because that means there's less air getting lost in the volume of the mouthpiece. If you look at Cold Steel's blowguns, the plastic's like this, so the plastic covers your mouth, so your lips aren't touching the cold metal, and there's no air wasted. But this one's like this. A little bit of air is going to get wasted, which is okay. I just don't like tasting metal, and I think most people would prefer to use a plastic mouth guard. You can spray paint, you can do leather wrap handles, you can do Duracoat if you guys are really into Duracoat or whatever. You can really do anything aesthetic you want as long as it doesn't torque the structure of the pipe. Let's see. Trying to think if there's anything else. I think I covered it all. Please let me know if you have any questions. This is my first blowgun video in a while, and I'm so down to hear any recommendations or people talk about what else I want to see. Obviously, you want to do anywhere from a 3.5 to maybe a 5.5 to maybe 5.5 foot long blowgun. Depending on your how comfortable how much air you can put out at once. And remember, it's an instant, you blow once and you blow hard. It's not a it's not a lung capacity issue. It's I guess how fast you can expel your air from your lungs that really will limit you on how long of a blowgun you can use. But I'll get into that more during the shooting video. That's all for now.